Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through
All right. Welcome to the New England Regionals.
First, my name is Kane Malden, and we will be covering the Preteen Male division. I'm very excited to get this on the road. We have a lot of competitors here. Ignore that first one. That's part of the female division, I think. Okay, with that said, we have, I believe, over 60 competitors in attendance here. So yeah, probably the largest division of people competing on the challenge course here today. So yeah, I'm very excited to see this play out. Of course, I'm sure there's been some tweaks since we were last here, but I'm sure we are set to find out in a short moment. But yeah, I guess we'll find out.
We are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on DGSninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Brown, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel is some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom-built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you could think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our products. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we've realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been...
Oh, it seems like we are back in business. Okay. Welcome back. All right, we are going into a demo run. For those coming into the challenge course, the rules are that you have 2 retries provided, and you can only use 1 per obstacle. So if you fail the same obstacle twice, or fail 3 different obstacles, that is curtains for you. Second obstacle, the carnival ride. Then we go into the bumper boxes. Gotta finagle yourself back and forth. Oh, that's interesting. That's a blind grab. Interesting maneuvers in store for our preteen competitors. And we have a couple of skyhook jumps. Sheesh, a blind skyhook. I do not envy these guys. That's going to be tough on our competitors. But I have no doubt that they are going to be able to do it. The preteens are crazy strong. They always blow me away. And then we have the V17. This one is absolutely exhausting, we have come to learn. Then we have the monolith. Swing between these two swinging pillars. And if you can do it, then you deserve the buzzer that's right there. So yeah, we have over 60 competitors in attendance here. And something to note is that the run order is weighted based on your overall seasonal standings in the region. So the more points you have, the later you'll run. So yeah, just thinking there's going to be, I believe, 2 waves here. And the first wave is going to be 34 runs. So strap in, guys. You're going to be in here for the long haul. But first, we just need to update NinjaWorks to get our real first run up and ready. Grace Murphy was actually the final run of the preteen female division, so with all that said and done, up first, kicking off the preteen male division, is going to be Justin Raymond. As you can see, there's the Canadian jersey. One of our many to be coming from up north, for lack of a better term. But Justin, the preteen division, starts here. Off to the races. Now, I believe our Canadians are often placed very, very early in the run order due to the virtue of them only competing in 1 or 2 New England competitions. Reminder, the Canadian region is a completely different region, but he spills over the platform. That's going to cost him a retry, which is going to be dastardly because he's got to make this blind grab in one go. Can't see the ledge. You just got to trust the process. Oh, and he gets it. I see you, Justin. Gets the second one as well, the second transfer. Justin, our first run, remarkably successful so far. But it doesn't let up at any step of the journey. We have the latchkey now. Got to get a good chunk of momentum to bridge the gap. And then you got to do a sideways skyhook. Such a tough maneuver. Especially when you consider that these athletes are 11 and 12 years old. So something you would ordinarily see in an elite course years ago is being attempted by 12-year-olds. How about it? Just a testament to how strong they are, really. It's the first one. But his work isn't done yet. Now, he has to contend with a blind skyhook. This is absolutely... Oh, he's going to go for taking the ring with him. And he can't quite get there. Not a bad technique, though. I like what he was trying to do. Carrying on. 2 more obstacles. In his forecast. Oh, okay. Super smooth through that. But now, he's got to negotiate down this section. See, because he's hooked it in. He's at danger of falling out with the back arm. But it's the front handle that falls. Justin Raymond, does he have any sort of stamina left? No, he peels right off, falls onto his back, onto those mats. Yeah, so the first guy up to take on that blind skyhook move, that is absolutely bonkers. But we still have a couple more, well, a lot of more runs to go. In fact, we are projected to go for 4 hours. So yeah, we got a long way to go. Olivier Lessard. Another Canadian competitor. Again, put so early because he probably only did 1 or so competition in the New England region. So not an accurate display of his ninja skills per se. We're gonna find out starting with the cornerstone here. And no, the fingers come off. That right hand just can't dig in to those tiny ledges. But we'll get 2 honest attempts at this. So maybe he can correct it. No! Same fate as what happened on his first attempt. That's going to do it for his run. But we'll be able to continue. Oh, big pullback, but comes up short. Really gave it his all. He was tumbling. Now then, Olivier. On the ascent. Gotta make a big pull back to cross this distance. Almost gonna lose the hand. With that much swing. But no matter. Got 1 more obstacle. But I don't think he has enough juice left in the tank to go for that jump. Still, though, a good run. Just a testament to how tricky this course can be. Now then, runner number 3, Logan Dow, also Canadian. We're gonna get this started. And Logan progressing through the early parts of this course with ease. I wouldn't expect it any other way. Oh, what about this line catch, though? Gotta bend your hand around to the beat of the drum. This one's a little easier because you don't actually have to grab up the back of the hole. So Logan, second one through that. Logan gonna spin about on that axis, but no one has beat this yet. Finding some sort of way to angle himself. He's gotta be perfect here. That's what this obstacle asks for. Good thing that ring is so close. Can turn it back, but he is bleeding a lot of time. Not to mention the energy spent hanging up there. He's gonna have to stretch. He's not quite swinging in the right direction, and he doesn't get there. It's gonna cost him a retry. Logan. Trying this again. Logan, spin it again. Has 105. Of course, it's hard to tell if he's angled in the right position, because this is kind of an awkward angle. Come on. Logan smacks the hook, but it does not go in. And the skyhooks bite once again. Oh, nice! Was able to make the V17 move. However, without that handle, there's nowhere else to go. But still, has enough time to try this out. He's still looking pretty comfortable, but doesn't go high enough with the release. Still, Logan being able to defeat the cornerstone, no easy task. But now we have Elliot Allard coming out of Quebec. Been training for Ninja for 5 years. Okay, Elliot, the first of the day to stride across that. Impressive. Ooh, and leading with the hand. Going left first, then right, kind of guiding yourself under. Elliot, smooth as butter. But no one has been able to solve the mystery that is the latch key. Oh, just about gets that first move. But his work isn't done. What he's got to do, he's got to blind hook it. And that is such a far move. Oh, man, now he's got to do it all over again. His coach is trying to help him visualize it. See the vision so he can act on it. Elliot, nice pull back here. Should give him enough leeway. It does. Will he try to transfer the ring with him? Oh, no! So close! The ring was on the hook, too. I don't know how close he truly was because we didn't get a good view of it, but still. Must have been pretty good if that ring was able to persist. Elliott also took a bit of a drop there. And that tells me that perhaps something might have gone a bit awry. So I think we might be checking on him. But not for long. He seems okay enough. Was able to get up at the very least. We were just checking if he was okay. Before we moved on to the next guy, Arlo Peeler. The first American to go. That's kind of an interesting stat. And, oh, that kipping back and forth is just keeping him stationary. He's got to reach out. There we go. Arlo. He's found his way. Let's see, can he keep going, though? But don't forget, he's just getting started. It all starts with this blind grab, and he smacks his knuckles on the underside there. Stifled his transfer of the right hand. Okay, attempt number 2, a one-handed save from Arlo. A close call there. He's able to bring it back. He kicks it. Okay, good thing that has a little bit of friction. Slows it down in a jiffy. Now then, for the undefeated obstacle, the latchkey. Arlo trying to brace for impact here, doing what he can. You almost want to maximize on distance, have that period of weightlessness, but his hand got caught en route to matching on the ring, so I think he's going to have to try that again. Oh no, Arlo! I don't think he rotated the ring enough. It's also a matter of distance. Giving him a lot of trouble. Okay. Attempt number 2. It's now or never. And oh, I think that was a little better. But still, no cigar there. Now then, V17. Obstacles, absolutely daunting. You have to do a little Gibbon move. Such crazy technical prowess is required. If there's anything to take away from that run, though, it was the one-handed save he had on the cornerstone. That was absolutely insane. Now we have Calvin Tremblay from Vermont Ninja Warrior. Oh, wait, what happened there? Huh. Okay, well, he's going to cough up a retry there. But that's okay. I mean, that is what the retry system is for. On a flow course, there would be no flying on that. Just a little slip of the hands on the first go. A little misgrab. But he's found his way right about now. However, he's kipping back and forth. You saw it earlier. If you do it too quickly and out of sync with the board, then you'll just both counteract. Calvin. Bumper boxes. Hometown is Georgia, Vermont, and as someone who lives in Georgia, the state, I feel like I gotta give him some positive vibes, you know? Give him the energy he needs to get through this. This obstacle's in no slouch. Oh no! Both his hands were on it, but maybe the right hand didn't dig in enough. There goes his second retry. Now he's got to be perfect. He's got to play as pristine as he can. What's it going to be? No! Same mistake as before. That will do it, but Calvin still can try what he can in the time he has allotted. Oh! I can appreciate the hustle. He really threw that ring. It just wasn't in the right spot. And now Calvin get a nice pullback. He is on the shorter end, and this obstacle does favor the height. Still, though, a good attempt at that. Maybe Calvin running a little low on the energy. But yeah, if anything, there was a nice bit of hustle. He really threw himself at the wall there. I got to give him credit. That requires some serious bravery. Now we have Garrett Netrabile, also hailing from Vermont Ninja Warrior. Was a little sketch getting onto the carnival ride, but once he cashed in those 2 tickets, it was smooth sailing. And now Garrett. Finding his way through the bumper boxes. And no problem, but he does do it a little too good. He spills over the platform. Gotta start it again. And he only has 1 attempt at this blind grab, so what will it be? Oh! You could see he got a good grip of it, but only momentarily, with the fingers peeled off. Let's see here. Oh, okay. He turned it sideways to try to compensate. Credit where credit is due. It's a move with a lot of moving parts. Not only do you have to launch yourself really far, you have to rotate it and insert it into the hook, all in less than a second. Garrett, he was close to getting that daunting B-17 move as well. Ooh, what's with that ledge? Guys keep peeling off it. Well, he does have 45 seconds, so we'll let him have an honest effort. Oh, he peels off again. Youch. Okay, yeah. Good run there. Out of Garrett. Now we have Austin Symington. Very eager to get his run started. Judging by the fact that he lives in Windsor, I don't think it would be too bold of me to say that he trains at the Windsor Ninja Academy. Loves doing ninja and attending competitions all over the region. Likes it because it's fun and keeps him in shape. has some ninja obstacles and a pull-up bar. So you gotta think, will those ninja obstacles come into handy here? Oh, he was close. No, he was really close. Bear in mind, he's also been doing ninja since 2019. 7 years, and he's only 11. But the blind grab, oh. So brutal. Doesn't care who you are. Oh, that skyhook too. It's just a lot of tech. And you almost got to be ready for it. But I don't think any of our athletes have really prepared for something like this. Got to get a big pullback. Nice little 180 at the very least. He was almost there. 122 though. Plenty of time to try this obstacle out. Got to get a lot of swing here. But peels off on the backswing. Just too much for his hands to contend with. Such a brutal course. Yeah, he couldn't get through this blind grab, but it wasn't due to a lack of effort. Technical stuff like that can just be tough. A mental lapse can be the difference maker. But now we have Jackson Giulianello coming in from Strive. Close enough to consider the dismount. He sprints through and lands perfectly on that thin platform. The blind grab, Jackson. One of the few to land it so far. Comes in on fire. And he's pumped about getting through that obstacle. Yes, I think it's in a lot of our competitors' best interest to get to that crux point as fast as they can. To try to, keep themselves as high as they can on the leaderboard. But Jackson, I think he's got what it takes to get through this. Oh, yes! That headband and the wrist guards really carrying him to victory, even though he's not wearing the wrist guards. Or the headband. He does have the spiky hair, though. Spiky hair. Good omen. Come on, Jackson. No! He was so close. It was hooked on there, too. Now he's got to do it all over again. Jackson. Here we go. Trying to reel it in. Yes! Does it again. 2 for 2. Really nice. But he's really got to go for this. Pulling back as hard as he can. Jackson! No! The ring lands, but his person does not. But such a great run out of Jackson. Really kept us all on our toes. Does he have the tech to get through this? Ooh! He landed it. Just couldn't hold on. Gotta shake out. He's really feeling the fatigue. Swing as hard as he can. What does he have left? Oh, just short. Yeah, I really got to give credit to him. He landed that sideways skyhook twice in a row and was really close both times. All in all, that will put him second on the leaderboard overall. See if Parker can be Can follow that up, maybe do his due diligence. Oh, he almost overstepped there. Would have hated to see him take a retry there. Coming in from Sturge Ninja. He's got to have that burning fire within to stay alive here. Swinging nicely. Lands that blind grab with ease. Got a lot of forward speed into that. That will carry him on. But he's currently in third place. To get any further on this leaderboard, he's going to have to do what no one has. Reeling it in. Oh, he was close. He angled it correctly. Oh, let's take a look at that again. Yeah. Yeah, I see what he did. He just didn't land far enough. The ring was just a little over twisted, and he couldn't notch it inward. He was really close. No doubt that he can perhaps land this move right here, right now. And Parker lands the move, but he's going to have to one-shot the currently infeasible end-all be-all move. Parker can be. Can he be the one? No! Another close call there. It was there. But to expend your arms to get them where they need to go, you don't have a lot of leeway to control yourself. That impact is just so much for our athletes to bear. All right. Gonna try this out. Had enough energy to have some good airtime off that, at the very least. Ah, this is so gutting, though. Look at this. Did make the twisty move and the blind grab earlier in the course. I gotta give him credit there. But Lucas Barnett is up to bat. He's actually a twin, loves the friendly competition, but his real challenge is trying to sit still. Oh! Went knee down on that barrel there. Also hits the second cornerstone. Okay. Also plays the saxophone. And, you know, that's such a high-energy instrument, you know, it's easy to see why he would play that. Also, favorite animal is the axolotl. An amphibian known for being able to breathe underwater into adulthood. But in Ninja, water is the place you're trying to avoid. Lucas, come on. Sporting Strive Ninja on his jersey there. He needs a lot more swing if he hopes to bridge the gap. Okay. A lot of trouble here. Needs to get the angle just right. It's lined up, but he doesn't throw himself far enough. Yeah, he launched it, and it didn't leave him with a lot of time to twist and put it into the hook. He needs to line it up. Going for seconds. Lucas, a lot of backswing. It lands on the hook, but he can't hold on. Too much for his arms to bear. Now sitting still is going to be very important here. You have to have a very fine level of control to move along here. Doesn't quite make the big span, but 30 seconds will leave him with enough time to try this out. These ledges are so minuscule. So wonder how they can even hang on. He flies off the first pillar. That will do it for his run. Still a good effort on this key latch here. Someone's got a sign in the crowd, don't fall. And for Jackson Anderson, that is probably the best advice that could be given. You know, besides all the other advice about the finer details on the obstacles. But that's a start. Jackson. Building it up. Easy does it for Jackson. Another competitor representing Vermont Ninja Warrior. I think there's not too many gyms in the Vermont area. Jackson just about gets that grab. Arms really fully extended. Okay, Jackson. On to the end all. The latch key. This is no joke. Can he be our first guy through? Oh! Incredible! One-handed save on the behalf of Jackson. But can he dig deeper for this reverse hook? He's going to take it with him. What is the play? He's going to take the ring for a travel. And while the ring reaches its destination, he can't hold on with one arm. That's a tough maneuver. It's like the coach trying to give him words of wisdom. Just anything to help him out here would be big. Hopefully he can land this a little cleaner. There we go. Perfect as can be. He's got to take the ring with him on an adventure. No! Not enough swing. He can't take it into the final hook. Jackson Anderson unable to get through it. Oh, that was close too. I feel like it slapped the notch. And he is absolutely spent. On top of explosive energy, this course requires a lot of endurance, which is crazy because it's only 3 minutes. Like, it doesn't feel like it moves that slow. Now we have Felix Nelson, the Ninja Labs representative here. But not the last. Almost thought he was going to full send that. But he's taking a lot of power into this swinging French toast stick. No! He spills over! Felix! That's going to cost him a valuable retry. Shaking out only for a moment before setting off on the cornerstone. Building it up once more to catch that final box. And now in 4th place. Wow, by a margin of only about a tenth and some change. 2/10 actually. And 300ths. But Felix If he can beat this, this would be irrelevant. Twisting about. Got a lot of momentum. That's that first one. Safe and steady. Felix Nilsson. Comfortable in the zone. Twisting about. Will it be enough? No! Was so focused on the transfer that he didn't have enough time. He just hopped it out. Maybe he was trying to do the maneuver, but those arms can only rotate so much. Taking a moment to rest. It's been some pretty intense physical activity. And now, lining it up again. Good twist. Set himself properly and get there. Now to keep going. Can he land the undefeated move? No! It happened again! Oh, are you kidding me? It's teasing our competitors. Now then, Felix onto the V17. Had a nice shake of it at the very least. 10 seconds now. Felix, he's really left it all on the course. But time will expire as he is attempting the monolith. Oh man, I can't believe it. Way too many of our competitors are threading the needle, but it's the part where they hang on that's giving them problems. William Kaplan. Nice neon shirt. Signify action, athletics. Big and bold. Being bold is what? Ooh, wow, the full send. Nicely done. Was even a little bit back on him. William can't make the blind grab, though. Yeah, I don't know. He just couldn't get his grip there. There's always a hint of unfamiliarity, given that you don't know what you're grabbing. Oh, that time I think he just bumped his hand on the bottom of that thing. William still has an opportunity to shine here. Just hops it straight out. Again, it's one thing to just hop the ring out. Another thing to twist it about. I think William might be... Oh, no, he wants to give that last obstacle a try. He's not sparing any expenses here. He came out here to have fun, and based on the smile on his face, he sure did enjoy himself, which is always what I hope to see from our competitors. Still have a lot of competitors left to go, and still no one has gotten through the rings. Ooh, wow. Almost came up short of the board. Thomas Quinn giving me a bit of a scare. Now, running up this dismount was a little desynced. And he spills back. No, Thomas taking a retry here. Gonna have to start again. Just hand over hand. He's got to beat the obstacle in this go. Bear in mind. Oh, come on. He's tapping the platform, and he just barely dodges the ground. Okay, Thomas, his run can continue. Also able to conquer the third obstacle. Building it up here. Does he have the blind grab? No. I don't think his hands were set quite right. Yeah, I don't think he had it with the right hand. Thomas got to go again, and the right hand still can't find that ledge. Thomas, that will do it. Can we try the rest of these obstacles? He's a little off. But maybe this will be okay. Just had to chuck himself where he could. Lands on his feet. Carries on. Such a diabolical course. You know Thomas is feeling the burn. A good ninja workout that fits in the confines of 2 minutes. Good effort there out of Thomas. I'm glad he got through the second obstacle. Was really worried for him. At the very least, we got to see him on the cornerstone. But now we have Ryan SX. Off to the races. Ryan, love that momentum. You know he's got what it takes. Now sprinting through a nice little stride to take him to the cornerstone. He's ready. A lot of airtime. Really used that weightlessness to get to where he needed to be. Ryan. Third place as of now. But we want to see him get through this. The whole crowd of the Tingsboro Sports Center is behind him. Oh, no! He was very outstretched there. You see, he really had to extend. And the torque on the way down, too much for him to bear. But he goes again. Now he makes it there, looking strong here. That's that first move contended with, but the blind hook beckons. No! Why? Not again. Such a brutal move. Ryan did a good job dealing with it, though, even if he didn't make it. And dude, would you look at that? He did actually manage to take the handle with him. It was just a matter of slotting it into the socket, which is obviously really hard because, you know, there's a lot of moving pieces in that equation. But Ryan SX, what can he do here? Clinging on. Took a moment to rest. Maybe he can give this an honest effort. No, he's absolutely exhausted. And to be honest, after these 2 attempts, I don't think I blame him. Such a ridiculously hard obstacle. But now we have Otis Gilbert Comes from the Windsword Ninja Academy. Swinging a little off sync with the board, but he corrects and makes his way onto the bumper boxes. Taking the safe approach here. Now Otis can focus on building it up for that blind grab, but he was too far forward with the right hand there. Grabbed nothing but the cold, cold air. Oh, it was much closer there. Did get a grip of it. But again, just like so many competitors before him, it was a matter of holding on. Oh, the ring barely made a noise. Very silent skyhook move. Otis also very tall. I wonder if that will help him here. Gotta get a good pull. Racing. Oh. Good go at it, though. Otis just runs out of steam. Still, though, this blind grab is not an easy obstacle. Very, very tricky. And at least got there in a pretty decent time. So now we have Alexander Anderson. Alexander Anderson. Kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? One thing is for... Oh! That was a tumble and a half. Oh, I've just been informed that he goes by AJ Anderson. I apologize. AJ cannot make the blind grab. Gonna have to spin it again here. Let's see some action here. Really gotta dig deep into these ledges. It's not easy. He tried to lead with the right hand, but I don't think he got far enough to really make it work. Alexander. Getting an explosive pull. That is the goal. Having a lot of trouble lining it up. But I think he's in place now. He can put it into action. He was close. I feel like the ring was within an inch or two of getting on there. And AJ just has one more obstacle inside of a minute. Ah, yeah. Not a bad run, though, out of AJ. It's just a testament to how tough this course really is. Still, a great save on that second obstacle. He really had to pull himself over the edge of extinction. Here we have Keegan Frost out of Ascend. One of many today hailing from that gym. He's been doing Ninja Warrior for 5 years. Is an avid Bruins fan, and his favorite player is David Pasmack. Also plays a myriad of different sports. We'll see if that comes into handy. Seems like it has, considering how smoothly he was able to coast through the cornerstone. We'd also like to shout out Lucas Reale and Matt D'Amico. Brings a lot of enthusiasm when he's cheering on his teammates. We need that enthusiasm to get through this. Keegan. The hat has to be a good omen. Will it be enough? No! Just short. It's so far. You're almost flying across the gap between... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Think of it this way. You're basically performing a transatlantic flight, but with a ring in your hand. Basically. Just think of it that way. But Keegan, reeling it in. Big pull. And he easily lands the first one. But we knew that wouldn't be an issue for Keegan. It's the second move. Big swing. And he just doesn't make it. Unbelievable. That obstacle has been so hard on our preteens. And he drops the handle on the V17. What kind of maneuvers is he going to try out? Oh, the coach gave it back to him. Very respectful. Ooh, okay. Not many have gotten the circuit board handle into the socket on the other end. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Yeah, let's look at this again. I think we heard a bonk from the ring. It was very, very close. But still remains undefeated. But now we are moving on to a Canadian competitor. This is Ethan. Specifically, Ethan Chafai. Nice little lock off to ease himself into the carnival ride. And nudging himself to the very end. Easy does it. Now, he's not going to try to stride through this. No need for any of that funny business. It's just him and the crux points that collectively all lay ahead. I'm serious. I think like every single obstacle here has something absolutely insane about it. That blind grab. Ethan has a little whiff with the hand, but is able to bring it back into safety. And Ethan is out of there. Ethan now, his goal to guide around. Pulling back. Will it be enough? I don't think it was. I think he's got to work with a little more swing than that. I also don't know if he was necessarily angling it in the right spot. But it is a very technical move. There's so much you have to think about. Gotta pull as hard as he can. He understands now, but can't turn the ring in enough. What is the matter with this latchkey? It is relentless. And now trying to bridge that gap. But again, you are essentially threading a needle. And honestly, it's not much larger than a needle to begin with. But Ethan just wants to show up here, do what he can. Tries his best there on the monolith. But by that point, you are absolutely bogged down by everything that comes before it. Yeah, you see, he hit the hook, but it didn't go in. Just one of many ways that the latchkey can reject you. But Ryan Treffery up next. Having a little bit of trouble getting things started on the carnival ride, but now we're getting it started in here. And now Ryan trying to find some sort of forward swing, but he was leaning too far back, and that is a retry. Yeah, he landed especially far back on that. He's got to go for the middle, lean forward. And lands with 2 feet as well. Impressive. Ryan had much better control on that second attempt. Oh, no, not even close to the blind grab. He almost looks like he was trying to go for a non-existent front ledge. I think he needs to go more upward. He went forward a little bit, but not up. Got to give himself some airtime, and he just can't materialize that. Ryan down and out on the cornerstone here. It's the same 2 obstacles that are so troublesome. There we go. He's brought it back to a more manageable angle. But his hands just can't hang on any longer. Of course, chewing through everyone who has faced it so far. Oh. Yeah, just any weight on that one arm. And he was off of there. Ryan has a little bit of strength for the the monolith. I almost said monorail. Yeah, she really did leave everything on the course. Now we're down to our final 10 of this wave. Still, no one has gotten past the 5th obstacle. We have Dustin Weldon. I believe that is what? No, I'm not going to gauge the gym. I should recognize. But Dustin, this has been a pretty good start. But he's still got a long way to go. Cornerstone. Perfect blind grab. Very comfortable. As a reminder, he has 18 Tier 1 competitions under his belt. Very, very experienced. Will that experience come into play right here, right now? Now looking for that big window of opportunity. He didn't have enough swing, though, I think. Let's look at this again. Yeah, you need to have very fine control of that ring. Dustin, gotta go again. The retry system coming in handy here. Can he right the wrongs? Make this first transfer. There we go. Perfect. Getting into a groove here, but you can never be too comfortable on this move. Okay, digging deep, but he's really feeling the effects of this obstacle already. It gets onto the hook. Oh my gosh. How many times can it land before our athlete's hands can keep hold? This obstacle is evil. Dustinado. Shaken out. Got a couple seconds left. 10 seconds on the clock. Ah, not a bad attempt, all things considered. Oh, man. That's painful. But still, a very close effort there out of Dustin. Now, carry on. This is Benjamin Naor. He's from Brookline. That's a little confusing. Brooklyn with an extra E. Also very passionate about, of course, ninja, animal conservation, and sushi. Also wants to be a zoo veterinarian when he grows up. Big aspirations. But in the present day, we see Ben staring down what is currently the crux point here. Getting a lot of swing. He's got to build it up. Smacks his head, but he's undeterred. Getting some big pullbacks, and he's going to take the ring with him. He finally, after so long, we see someone make that move. Benjamin soaring into first place. Oh, I thought that would never come. But Benjamin on a crusade here. But he misses on the V17. He just can't find the way into the socket. But that's okay. He's got a retry here. This is such a diabolical move. And honestly, I think after this run, I think Ben's in for a bit of sushi. We'll see. Can he land the move? Second try. Make it. Oh, he's done it! One-arming it! Now, he's got to be careful here. He hooked that in from the back. This is on a downward tilt. If he's not careful, it will fall out. He's trying to be delicate here. No! Benjamin Naor is undone right at the end of the V17. But such an excellent run. The first person to get by the key latch. If there's anything to take away, he's broken through not only for himself, but for the competitors to come. Oh man, what a great run. We have 8 left. Aiden Doyle. Coming in from Ultimate Obstacles. Cruising through. Now here we go. through the bumper boxes. He steps across. Easy as that. Now Aiden going toe-to-toe with the cornerstone. Nice technique there with the 1-2 pop. Will do him wonders. Now Aiden finding a way in, an entrance to this first skyhook move, but he's not quite lined up. Good thing that ring's so close. Can go for seconds. Get that mulligan, but Aiden just can't get there. He almost looked like he was going to hook in the ring backwards. One of his arms was flipped the other way, elbow to the hook. And I'm not sure if that's the right technique. Okay, attempt number 2. Took a little bit to catch his breath. His forearms must be burning. But then again, the latchkey beckons for more. There we go. Second attempt. That's the one where he succeeds there. Got to get a good pullback, but I don't think that's enough swing to work with. But that'll help. Another backswing or two. Aiden Doyle. No. Just under the hook. Now Aiden's got to carry on. And the circuit board handles go flying. Now then, gonna let him get a good attempt at this, for what it's worth. Okay, that will do it for Aiden's run. Yet another competitor who has gotten exceptionally close to landing that second skyhook move. But as of now, only Benjamin Naor has done it. Now we have Luca Gainey. A little sketch, the way he caught that. But granted, I don't actually think he can straight arm that. He's either got to bend the legs or bend the arms. His choice. Very, very tall. Oh, Luca. Maybe he needs to set his leg a little further back, kind of lean into it. More than anything. He doesn't have a lot of surface area on this box. But just a little swing is all he needs. Now then, Luca. First things first, this flying grab, which he lands with relative ease. What? It's the transfer from 2 to 3 that takes his retry? Okay, that was unexpected. But I guess not too out of the question, given that you have to switch your hand placement repeatedly. Though, honestly, come to think of it, your left hand is on the same plane. It's just your right hand that has to do the flip. So on the flip side, he is going to get through this on his second go. However, to keep himself in an ideal position, he's going to have to beat this obstacle. Easier said than done, am I right? Because he's in 16th place. Looking so smooth here. This might be a place where his height could come in handy. Got to get a lot of swing. Oh, no, it was there, too. I just don't think he fully committed. That, and I think his elbows were a little out of whack. Okay, 40 seconds to complete the final 3 obstacles. Oh, the ring gets on there again. But it's a similar gambit to what happened on his first attempt. We'll get to try these next few obstacles. I do have a hunch that the height would help here as well, because you don't have to span as far. Guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can give this an honest go. Luca Gainey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he totally had that. He was just very tired. That was the downfall there. Still, though, not a bad run out of Luca. I think we're just seeing this challenge course rear its teeth time and time again. We have 6 left in the wave, though I don't think that's super important. I don't think we're taking a break. Oh, with the right hand. Thomas able to save it and continues on as if nothing happened. Oh, youch. Took a hard spill. Yeah, that right hand completely missed the ledge. Caused him to fall back on his rear. Okay. Intermission has a black belt in Taekwondo. Also enjoys cooking, biking, spending time outdoors. He's a big fan of Billy Joel, Elton John, and the rock band Queen. And would you look at that? Thomas going to take the ring with him and just lose his grip. Yeah, that jolt on the arm rips the ring out of his hand. This is only his 2nd season. Oh, skipping to the ring on the skyhook itself. Interesting. Guess that's the product of apparently having a 13'4" wingspan, and he makes the span as well. Incredible. Has a minute 27 to this point. Plenty of time to work with, but he is out of retries. So it is absolutely imperative that he makes this big move on his first go. Gotta swing for it. Will he make it? Oh, it was close. Yeah, don't hang on that arm for too long. That's a lot of energy being expended. He tries to thread the needle, but the back arm comes out as well. Thomas's run ends there. But it's going to try the monolith. Also, he'd like to shout out Coach Henry, Jason, Lucio, and Ramses. Also, his teammates Paul Conifal and Julian Isidorchik. Just thought that'd be worthy of pointing out. But an excellent run out of Thomas. One of the very few to get through the 4th obstacle. And that is just amazing to see. But now we have Connor Bean. A few kips here and there to lurch himself forward. Having trouble with this dismount. He can't really go with the flow as easily, but that kickback really does help him out. Just like that, onto the cornerstone. Good work there on the blind grab. Now looking for a way out. especially now that he's got that third one. Connor eyeing up where he needs to grab that ring in his sight line. And then from there comes some of the hardest moves on this course, so it's honestly hard to say. Hits the hook, but I think that was the outer edge of the ring that smacked the hook instead of the inside. He's got to start again. All right, here we go. Setting his hands, hopefully in the right direction. That'll give him the room to go for it, and he gets there. Connor Bean. But will he make his way over to this backwards one? Big pull back, and the ring once again lands in the hook. But Connor can't hold on. You can see him shaking his hands as well. Felt like pins and needles were seizing through his arms, no doubt. Connor also very close with that move in particular. But now, with 30 seconds in hand, he's going to try to beat this obstacle. But after all that, yeah, it's pretty tough. I gotta say, even with two people getting through this obstacle, it hasn't gotten any easier. But now, Julian McDuff, one of the final four, scampering across that second obstacle there. Shows no signs of slowing down. Julian McDuff coming in from Canada. He wants to show this course what he's made of. Linking out of the dismount. That is the fastest time of anyone who has gotten here. But wants to go further. There's a lot of time to do so. But it will all be for naught if he can't make this move. Big pull back and to take the ring with him and match. Julian McDuff soars into first place. What will it be for the V17? Setting his hand back so he can monkey bar. And it falls out of the socket. But that's okay. A retry was all he needed to expend. Barely lost any time as well. How quickly he made his way up. Now then, attempt number 2. Now or never, all or nothing, he's there! But the move that Benjamin failed, he's gonna lock off. Oh, and it falls out! But Julian saves it! And would you look at that, he's on the final obstacle of the challenge course. He's building it up, trying to get the adequate amount of swing. And he makes it! Julian McDuff has finished the challenge course! With a time of 1:30 nil. Julian McDuff puts on an absolutely dominant run. That walk-off saving him from absolute tragedy. And he made the monolith look like nothing. He was the first preteen to make it there and the first preteen to beat it. Now Austin Carroll following in Julian's footsteps. Love to see 2 in a row. That'd be crazy, right? Oh, but a whiff on the blind grab by leading with his left hand. You also need to make sure to keep it very, very still You move that ledge out of your way, there's nothing you can really do. Does lead with the right hand that time. That'll help. And there we go. Representing Strive. He's also a big fan of basketball and the Celtics. And not competing, he cheers on. Oh, that was a dab. But I think they're giving it to him. That was incidental. Can he do it on his first go? I mean, we just saw the beta broken. Oh! Wasn't nearly as clean as Julian's, but it'll do. And does keep a retry in the bank. That could really help him out here if he whiffs on this thread the needle here on B17. And he just can't get there. But hey, that's what that retry was for. He's just got to lock in. Got a big backswing. Come on, hold on tight. There we go. Austin. Don't put your weight on this or it will slip out of the socket. Oh, he is dangling. But somehow he finds the final socket. Come on, get out of there, Austin. With 45 seconds and no retries, he goes straight into the final obstacle. But he thinks better of it, goes back, and chalks up. Doing what he can here. 30 seconds. Gotta dig deep. He is re-gripping on every single front swing. Is that a good omen? No! He just can't get there. But Austin, our second person to make it to that point on the course. That V17 technique was absolutely bonkers. Because, yeah, if you go too aggressive, you're going to come out of that. Theodore somehow managed to stay afloat, though. Not Theodore. Austin. Sorry, Austin. But Theodore, yes. This is his run. Also representing Strive, back-to-back, and he is going backwards. Interesting. Seeing a lot of unconventionality out of this attempt here. Okay. Well, he got through it. And he did look kind of cool doing it. Took a bit of a dive. That was a little scary, admittedly. That was about the face plant. Oh, no. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, he at least, with the platform being so close, he could just spill on and be okay. But regardless, Theodore, gotta make a move here. There we go. Almost gripping in from the side. And from here, it should be pretty straightforward, I would think. Theodore, parry, lining it up, and gets enough swing to thread from point A to point B, ring A to ring B, whatever you want to call it. Theodore is there. It's all about the ring tech now. And now an even larger one. And he favors one arm. Still manages to hang on. Swinging a little off to the side. But that's okay. Theodore getting through it. We're starting to see more and more competitors trickle through just like that. Great He'll swing here. But now, this is where it gets treacherous. Shaking out a tad, and time is looking against him. He misses the socket there. It seemingly was in the right place. It just didn't stick. Bounced out or something. 20 seconds now. Time creeping up on him. But that's not going to stop him from trying to beat this. He lands it, but he's got to go. Oh no, why is he swapping there? Is he going to go for a dismount? He makes it! Whoa, what a clutch! Theodore, while he doesn't complete the course, such quick thinking grants him a point that will get him higher on the leaderboard as well. But now, our final run of the wave is Nathaniel John Kayayab. It's a fun last name. He likes bucket hats. He is pretty good with math, in his words. Also, might be getting into volleyball in high school. Trains at Ultimate. Whoa! I did not think you could static that. I guess that's the consequence of having a 5'7" wingspan, huh? At the age of 12, too. Yeesh. Well, such a wingspan is going to be very, very helpful, given the circumstances. Especially because his favorite obstacle is the skyhooks. There's one. Is he not going to go for a reach? Okay, he's not going to take the ring with him. He's just going to go under. And you know, given his layer of expertise on that obstacle, he makes it look super easy. But now Nathaniel, with the time he's granted himself. Oh, careful. Keep the legs up. And no! Tough break. But only one retry use. No harm done. Got to go again. Also, it would be remiss of me not to mention that he apparently has seasonal allergies. So if his eyes are pink, then you know what happened. Honestly, I wasn't able to tell. Okay, Nathaniel, though, this is where it gets serious. He's got to one-shot this move. Be very, very delicate. Oh, dangling on the edge. But he's made it in and gets to the dismount just like that. Takes a moment to chalk up 40 seconds. Enough time for 2 attempts should he need it. Building it up. Oh no, he jumped for it way too early. Yeah, this was a good V17 attempt. But yeah, as you can see, he was super low on his final backswing. You need much more than that if you have any hope of making it. And he doesn't make it on his second go, but by a margin of 2 seconds, he bumps into second place. Not bad at all. Very, very good run. So that will do it for Wave 1 of the preteens. And considering we are actually ahead, we may actually be taking a quick intermission. So we will see you back in a little bit. All right, we return to the Preteen Male Challenge course here at the New England Regionals. My name is Kane Malden. We are back here with Wave 2. So, yeah, last place we were when we left, we started to see a couple more people get deeper into the course. After a long dry spell of people failing to even get past the 5th obstacle. But ultimately, there's still only one finisher to show for it after 30 runs. And his name is Julian McDuff. But maybe things are apt to change. Alaric Rossi is up first. Again, as the run order progresses, each competitor standing in the New England region gets higher. The more points they have overall and whatnot. So, yeah, the first run of this wave will generally have a little more experience and whatnot. But Alaric getting into the blind grab. No problemo. Nice to see. Slapping the pants. Got a bit of chalk on him. And now gets a nice pull back to get around the 90-degree hook. And now he's looking at this blind hook. Coach is helping him out here, trying to help him get through. And that plays to his favor. He's able to make it on to V17, our first run. Super good to see. But if you thought it would get any easier, you thought wrong. From here, you have to make this big span across. And Alaric can't get there. Let's see here. Yeah, I think he was short. Maybe hit the side of that thing. Gonna have to go again. Alaric. Finding his way towards the top once again. From here. Oh, that was much closer. But still, no cigar. He's gonna at least get a try at this final obstacle. If that's any consolation. And... oh! I think he just released a hair too low. It was a hand's width away from grabbing on. Perhaps. Now we have Rowan Finnegan. Our second person of the wave. Let's see if he can follow up Rowan here. Not Rowan, Alaric, sorry. Rowan, so far so good. Just one backswing on the TikTok. That's all he needs. That is the key. Rowan from here, able to get under that blind grab. And from there, 2 to 3, not too shabby. This has been a very quick pace. So, even with him only being at the 5th obstacle, he is in 14th place, which is actually right around the middle of the pack. Though I'm sure with plenty of talent coming ahead, he'd like to give himself a little bit more leeway than that. Okay, there's one. Can we get the send train to roll on the latch key? Obstacle that saw so many falls in a row. We're getting a breakthrough here. He's not going to reach out for the previous ring. He's just going to do it the old-fashioned way. And Rowan, it works out. Nicely done. But Rowan, 2 more obstacles and a minute to do them both. I think even if he takes a retry, that's really going to put him in jeopardy. So I get... Oh, no! We don't really get to see it. I think he just couldn't get his hand far enough. That was the problem of the matter. Oh, no, not again. That one was much closer. But Rowan, at least, is going to get to try this obstacle. Or peel out. I know he was looking at his hand. I don't know if it had a rip or something. But still, getting through those sky hooks, no slouch. Now we have Evan Richardson. Recently turned 11, became eligible for the preteen division. This is his 3rd year competing. Loves every single minute of it, and is in the process of building an outdoor ninja rig. Rolling, 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 rolling. And he's going to keep rolling, 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 rolling. Evan. Blind grab. The first hard move, and he makes light work of it. Now Evan, nice pullback. Able to get through and find that second ring. And he's looking at it. I think he's going to opt for the transfer technique of that back ring. Oh no, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe he's just going for the pullback. Oh no! The ring rolling away from him. He also landed near the end of it, so I'm not sure that helped him out too much. But regardless, Evan gonna try it again. Still has enough time to contend with. He's gonna switch the hand placement around. But for what, you may ask? He's gonna try to launch it again. Do the traditional skyhook maneuver. And that one is much better. But in a similar time situation to Rowan. First things first, to bridge the gap. That is the first thing our competitors must do here. And he lands in the cradle. But now he's got to be very, very careful. He's not hunting wabbits. He's hunting for that final portion where he can stick the handle into. Okay, but 15 seconds. He's got to go right now. This obstacle takes quite a bit of time. Especially if you got to build up the swing necessary to complete it. He goes for broke. I honestly think he could have gone for another swing. But it's too little too late for that now. 6 seconds on his hands. He's got to form a miracle here. But it won't come. A lot more swing there, but the time just ran out on him. Still, though, good run. Was able to get through the V17. Very admirable run. Now we have Brooks Callahan representing Vermont Ninja Warrior. Looking comfortable. Oh no, did he just spill back? Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't think we really got a good view of it. You can see him fall back a little bit. But Brooks trying to build it up. Getting back in sync. And okay. Now Brooks can carry on through some of the toughest obstacles this course has to offer. Now going around, Brooks looking to be one of the few, to be in the minority of those who have conquered this devastating obstacle. Trying to set his hands up correctly for the next grip. First one, pretty much pristine, as accurate as can be. Brooks, a lot of pull here. He's going to go for the transfer, but is way too low. He was trying to move the ring up when he was 2 inches away from the floor. So that's his final retry. Brooks got to go here. This obstacle takes a really long time, especially when you have to flip-flop with the hands. Okay, that was the one he landed earlier. 2 in a row, ain't bad though. He's gonna go for the transfer. Yes, he will. Much better with the one-handed save as well. Perfect run so far. He's used the retries where needed, but that does put him in a dire situation here. No chance of feeling this out. If he falls, it's game over. Brooks just can't get far enough into it. He's undone at the hands of the V17. Gonna build up the swing just to finish his run. Yeah, the crowd really had a bit of an uproar for him completing the skyhooks. And I can see why. But here we go, Mason. All right, next guy up. Mason Guiazdon. Ooh, the second obstacle. Looking good so far. At a brisk pace. Now Mason looking at the cornerstone. Oh no! Let's see here. Looks like his hands dug in. It just maybe must have been an overcompensation of some kind. Oh no! I think it was the right hand the first time, but the left on the second try. Tough break for Mason. But in any case, Mason smacks the ring on the hook there. That's okay. He's going to keep on carrying on. And then, oh no. Well, he was pretty close there. But regardless, has a minute 5 to try this out. You know, give every obstacle an honest effort. That's all you can really do at this point. Came all this way. But Rhode Island, might as well give it everything you've got. Oh! You know, had a good amount of swing. Decent release. I just realized the numbers on the back of his jersey. Interesting. But now, we're going to move on to Asher Friedman. Asher on the move. Starting out strong here. He's having a little bit of trouble because it's moving in the opposite direction of his rhythm with his swing. Asher moving so fast, not even the camera can keep up. But gonna wrap around the blind grab. And that one, easy going. All right, come on, Asher. Starting from a standstill. Wants to gather all the swing he can from this one ring. Oh, the ring was too far forward. His grip got cut there. Yeah, you just can't catch it. Straight arms like that if it's that much force. But it's okay. As a retry, which means he can feel it out again. Oh, there's that big backswing, but the same thing happens again. Unfortunate there for Asher. That's how ring tech tends to be. Big jolt on the forearms and the shoulders. And basically everything. Gonna at least get good soar to the buzzer. Good run there out of Asher. Again, I don't know if it was a commitment issue. Well, I know on that first attempt, he just had the ring too far forward, and his arms were basically straight. So there's not really much you can do, but just try to endure it, you know? Here's Eric Irwin. Trains at TA Fitness Plymouth. Makes sense, considering he lives in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Then he takes a single stride, and he's off. 210. Getting off to the races on the cornerstone. Nice little 1-2 there. Caught it perfectly, dead on. But now Eric, very forward with that grab, but good thing there is no reverse grab, so no tech needed. Beyond the pure fundamentals. But this is so much harder on its own. Come on, Eric. Coach trying to help him out here. Needs the maximum possible swing, and now he's going in circles. Big pullback here. I almost thought he was going to go for it there. He's going for it, but he's swinging in the opposite direction. Okay. Spending a lot of time up here. Trying to find some way. He throws the ring as hard as he can, but no mas. Okay, well, the clock is frozen. It's going to chalk up. Shake out. Must be very taxed considering how long you spent up there. Just trying to find the right angle of attack. Okay, and gets the sky hook on his second go. Oh, gotta bring it back and go for the reverse. It lands. Second verse, same as the first. Not the first time that's happened, but Eric trying to get up, but the time will expire. So though a nice run there out of Eric, was able to make both of the skyhook jumps on his second go. It's just a matter of holding on. But now we have Levon Heilman. Trains at the Stanford Ninja Academy, and he loves pasta. Man, of very few words, apparently, according to the bio. Favorite obstacle type is foot dexterity, so I guess he's going to be a little bit bummed, considering he just passed the last balance obstacle on the course. Okay, well, either way, soaring around the fulcrum. Time for this latch key. Making great time so far. Oh! He was swinging to the left, which was kind of forcing him to kind of stretch out, throw it in an awkward direction. You see the ring, and his arms were backwards. But second try could be the charm here for Levon. There's one. Stuck in a dead man's hang. Using the ring. Fix his momentum and take one backswing. And for what it's worth, he did almost make it. Just like many athletes before him, it landed in the slot provided. But the issue was, you know, not peeling out. All right. Levon not going to chalk. Bold move. Now he's got to work on building it up. But after so many obstacles, he just wanted to go big with the dismount or go home. And going home is not an option. I think he still has another course ahead of this. Something. Now we have Grayson Carter. I believe I recognize this guy. Must have seen him around. This is his third year competing in Ninja. Also loves baseball, video games, and the Celtics. Ooh, quick on the draw through the third obstacle. Something to note is that he is particularly fond of the challenge course type, so I'm sure he's right in his element. Believe that is action athletics, I think that's correct. I'm sure someone can fill me in the chat. Steering around, going now back towards the start. Except that's where the buzzer lays, of course. And now, Grayson trying to get the best possible pull he can. The ring is there. It was all put into action. But just couldn't make it. Okay, Grayson gets a second wind here. Second life. And now Grayson eyeing up the same move that just did him in. 1:10 on the clock. And it looks like he's going to be going for a different technique. Will this one work any differently for Grayson here? No! Different technique, same result. Oh. And now Grayson gonna get to try this final obstacle. But yet again, the fatigue just too prevalent. And perhaps just wants to get to that buzzer. I can applaud him though for trying to change his technique for what it's worth. Oh, interesting. So this is the final course. Sorry about that. Now we have Daniel Cheglikov. What is that? Hard to tell from that angle, but Daniel, nonetheless, is on to the French toast sticks, the bumper boxes, whatever you want to call them, of no importance to me. All that matters is that Daniel is able to get through it. Daniel on a roll, but rolls backward as I say that. Yeah, the grip just giving out for Daniel. He's got to hold on tighter. But a similar case there. Landing on his feet, he can keep going here. Daniel. I'm sure he's up for the challenge. Just do what he can. Oh, what a nice guy. Oh, he's resetting it so he can try it again. Okay. Almost thought he was being a part of the reset team for a second. But either way, ooh. Yeah, he'll move on now. All is well for Daniel. Just here to have a little bit of fun on this regional course. And now has to find his way over. From a standstill, it is a very hard move. Because you have to get all that lift to take you to the other side from a standstill. But either way, Daniel Cheglikov Still a good effort there. Something to note is that these obstacles are all really, really tricky, you know, given the circumstances. But maybe Logan could be the guy that we're looking for to be our second finisher. Logan Silent Keen, I think. Ooh, finagling himself to safety. And that's where he picks up the pace, the third obstacle. That'll do. So now, ooh, nice technique there. Set his hips back like he was going to do a link or something. Oh, no! It's the move from 2 to 3. I think it was that left hand. It just wasn't in the right place. Maybe a little too far in, and it caused his fingers to come off one by one. Domino effect if I've ever seen one. Let's hope this second attempt is a little better here. There we go. Right the wrongs. That is the key on a challenge course. Going around the bend. Logan straightened out. Needs to find some explosive power to carry him across the gap. Finds it within, but Logan's still got one more. One way or another, he's got to get there. Ooh, that was clean as can be. Logan still has a retry should he need it. And guiding it along, but can't fully commit to the transfer over. Got a little tap, but he's going to need a lot more on his final attempt here. Keep in mind, he's going to have to beat these final 2 obstacles in 40 seconds. And if he falls, it's over. Stakes are high. Are they too high? No! Logan heard him yelp. He's taking his hand like he ripped something. Got Coach Keen in there. Gonna go for it. Just flies through the air and hits the buzzer. Yeah, looking at that right arm. Hope he's okay. Hope it's nothing more serious than a rip or something. But anywho, we have less than 20 left. Still only one finisher. Jack Mulroy is up next. Also representing Action Athletics. Sprints for a little bit. Let's slow it down. From here, all Jack has got to worry about is the blind grab. Yeah, you see there, he kind of stuttered with it. He went straight to the ledge. Yep, there it is. Like I said, like clockwork, he's done it. Jack can carry on. Looking good here. Get a good pull back and soar to the second skyhook jump. He's trying to get a large deal of momentum, and he honestly had it, but was too low on the hook. That's the second and final retry gone. See if he can bring it back. So far, so good here. He's gotten the first jump. What about two? This is the one that has been a problem child for many, and the same mistake that plagued him in his first attempt. Unlucky. Also made it there with a time of, well, 39:38 on NinjaWorks, but on the clock graphic it does say 39:39. Having a little bit of a hiccup. He's just going to drop, I think, very, very pumped. Oh, no. Yeah. He's making his way through. Making that first skyhook jump is no slouch. But anyway, now we have Simon Gillen. A whopping 23 competitions under this kid's belt. So you know he's got some layer of expertise here. But can he be our second finisher? Oh no, whiffs on the reverse grab. It's taking a few more names lately than I would have expected. It's just an issue with grip. If he doesn't make that mistake again, much better. Should be a much easier exit route. Perfect moves. Simon. Obviously, the twist around was never going to be the issue. It's always these skyhook jumps. No, and the ring gets there. But almost as if it's teasing him. You just can't hold on. Alright, come on. Simon out of retries, out of options. Nothing else but to do it. Just do it. Simon! There's the first one. But now, gotta one-shot the second jump. But given how strongly he looked on that first one, it's not out of the question. Oh no! And that one also lands on the hook. This obstacle almost teasing our athletes. Jack. Oh no. Comes up short of the big span move. Simon still doing ascend proud. Got to get a lot more swing than what he's got going right now. Just tries to go for it, YOLO it. All is well. But yeah, that will do it. Good run there. Very good effort in regards to those skyhooks. Now we're on to Riker. Riker Jerry. staying controlled here. Riker sprinting as well on the final balance obstacle, no less. From here, Riker almost like he's going to underbar it, but a nice kip to lessen the amount of time he's spending swinging. Speaking of, going into this guns blazing, got a surge of energy, which is fitting considering the gym he represents. Riker, only 2 seconds behind Julian's pace, but still has a long way to go. Crosses the gap, but loses the back handle. Okay, as a move of desperation, he's got to go. Big skip, but he comes way short of the mark. Again, way to be quick on your feet. I got to give it to him. But I don't know if that's an option. You have to take the handle with you, I feel like. No! And he was able to take the handle with him, but his front arm couldn't land. Oh, he was really close with that as well. Riker, really impressive. Still a very solid run. Will be in 6th place. Not bad at all. Always gonna be a good thing getting through the skyhooks. But now someone I recognize, Paul Konafal. I've seen him, I believe, in either a prior regionals or it might have been in Premier Series. Either way, this kid is very, very decorated. Has been all around the ninja scene lately. In his 3 years of competing, got a lot of runway with that blind grab, holding on tight. Generating swing is his favorite obstacle type. Going to chalk up, courtesy of Coach Henry. He, of course, trains at the Grit Ninja. Gotta set himself up. Whoa! Had to really curl himself up into a ball. But either way, he's going for it and loses his grip. Massive jolt on the left arm. Still, though, I think he can make this on his second go. And still has an extra retry, should he need it. We will find out shortly. But on his second go, he can't even get to the sideways hook. Paul going to carry on. We need to see a good effort here. Big pull back. Was very, very close. Is he going to try it again? That he will. Okay, Mulligan. Ah. Coach Henry giving him some words of wisdom. Trying the final obstacle here with 35 seconds to go. And, oh, he almost made that. Even on the obstacles he couldn't complete. They were pretty great attempts at him. I mean, just look at how he did on the monolith. I keep thinking of monorail. Still a good run from Paul. Now we have Austin Morin. Shimmying down the board, inch by inch. In Season 9, he made the WNL World Balance Team. Was placed top 10 in 13 competitions. Oh, but as I say that, he's made a bit of a blunder on these bumper boxes. It's going to cost him a retry. But maybe I shouldn't have jinxed him with the whole World Balance Team thing. Oh, no. Well, luckily he doesn't have to worry about that again. Also a part of Team Ascend, enjoys football and basketball, and spending time on his papa's boat, as well as other various summer activities. Now then, Austin Morin. Building it up bit by bit. He makes the first transfer. That's good. One down, one to go. On his first go, can he do it? No! He tried to match as well. Okay then. Austin out of retries now. The situation very clear. Come on, he's got to find his way forward here. Out of options. Got a lot of swing, and he just gets there. Now for this big pullback, he's going to try the same technique. And despite only going one arm, that's the attempt that works out for him. More power to you. Austin facing off. Competitor versus obstacle on this V17. And the clock is ticking. 10 seconds. It's going to be tough. He just tries to jump for it. And that is going to do it without any retries to fall back on. Gave the course his all. Somehow landed the ring toss on one arm. I almost feel like maybe the thing that must have messed him up is that he landed hand on hand. Because obviously grabbing your hand is not the ideal plan. But now we have William d'Entremont. Another competitor I've seen about. I believe I've seen him in Premier Series here and there. But between the here and now, he's been competing in Ninja for 5 years. His home gym is Strive Ninja Fitness. He's also an ECNL goalkeeper. Good for him. You know, that kind of dexterity. Super nice to have in Ninja. Skyhooks seemingly looking like they're no match for William here. But we're about to find out! Wow, even with the crazy swirly angle, William finds a way. William now His main interest gotta be getting through this. Now trying to lock off. Avoids disaster, doesn't fall out. Sticks the landing just like that. A minute 15 now. Looking comfortable. Has all his retries, though he will only be allowed to use one. Getting a lot of swing here. He looks okay. But the fingers can't dig in. Such a tiresome grab. But a minute left. He can still make it. Could he be our second finisher? All right. Come on. William D. Entremont. Eyeing up this huge transfer. No! William taking a hard impact there. He was so close on both attempts, too. But yeah, second place there for William. So, no matter what happens, he will stand pretty high on the leaderboard. Up next is Reese Chaplin. 5th place in Season 10 of the World Championship. Also got first at the Barbados Ninja Throwdown in 2023. Hasn't fully been in the game because of a fractured back. But he's showing no signs of such injuries here. Loves generating his swing. Now, we got a nice pullback, but it was the angle. Gotta go direct for a direct attack. Reese understands it super fast to this point. Let's see here. Big pull and takes the handle with him. Oh, and he's going to go for an early dismount as well. With reckless abandon, Reese Chaplin 6 seconds ahead of Julie McDuff's pace. If he lands this, he will take the top time, and he does. Look at that! 127.04 by almost exactly 3 seconds. And I honestly think that the decider here was that skip he made onto the V17. Such an excellent run. There's finally a new guy on the top of the leaderboard. But is that set to change? There are competitors such as Josiah here, known for their endurance. Very decorated, just overall. Including a stage 3 clear at last year's championships. So you know he's yearning for another shot at the 3-stage obstacle course. Training at Ascend with Matt and Lucas. An origin story that a lot of our ninjas today share. It's a testament to how great they are as coaches. But he can't thread the needle on the ring. It was too far to the left and guiding it in. I think he might have bonked it as well. Going again. Hopefully this fall won't phase him too much. Okay, second try at this. Ooh! Made that so easily. He was swinging around the ring just like that. Just such fine control. And yet you wouldn't get that from how fast he moves. Josiah, though, coughs up his second and final retry. What happened there? He just smacked the handle. And second try is going to be the charm. Is Josiah going to go for a skip? I think it is a very practical option. Like I said. Now Josiah, a minute left to this point. It's all down to if he can one-shot this absolutely brutal grab. No! It spins out! Josiah Birmingham denied the buzzer. But regardless, such a powerful run. Even with the retries, I believe he is in the top 5. Yep, number 4. Which is no slouch. Up next here, we're coming down to the end of this division. And ooh, was really diving through that. You know, makes sense given that he's coming in from Ninja Mania, right? Pretty manic technique here. Not that I'm opposed to such, I love to see it. Ethan here. Is he guided in the right place? Yes, he is. Oh, no. I think he could have done with an extra swing, though. You see, he ran out of forward momentum right as he came in front of the skyhook there. Unlucky. Gonna have to cough up an extra attempt. But that's okay. If he can make it right here. Right on cue as well. Perfect. 106.57, not a bad pace. Though the less time he spends on this obstacle, the better. Swinging. No! Let's see this again. What happened there? Yeah, it almost looked like he was in the socket momentarily. But the denials that these technical obstacles give our competitors are absolutely soul-crushing. Second try be the charm. No, the hand. Can't keep hold. Gonna give this a go. Oh! Very awkward release there of those cliffs. Still, though, not a bad run. Should always be commended when an athlete here gets through the skyhooks. It's not something everyone can say. But Logan Jensen, the start of our final 10. Ninja is his favorite sport. Home gym is Strive, also trains at Vitality. And on his home rig. Was a Premier Series finalist last year. 5th overall in the Mature Kids division. Now that he's bumped up to the preteens, we're seeing some links. I think his main goal is just to compete in the big leagues. Show that he can hang with the best of them. Speaking of hanging, these rings. Oh, that ring goes flying through the air like a projectile. Unidentified flying ring, that was. Logan building it up. Look at the massive pull. To catch it one-armed. He makes it look so easy. And an early dismount too. Perfect stuff, and he is actually 6 seconds ahead of Reese's pace. Give Logan. Climb to the top of the leaderboard. About to find out. No! A whiff on the grab! Was he a little too low? I don't know what it was. Yeah, his arms were very extended. He's going to have to try this again. I don't think he'll bite the top times, but being the third finisher would really help him out. Come on. Metal on metal. Logan. Gotta go. And no! He peels out! That front hand betraying him at the last possible moment. Still such a solid run there from Logan. There's not many people who could do it faster than him. So we're going to carry on. Ewan Albornoz Mulligan. You know, very fitting last name considering that mulligans are what you get on a challenge course. Loves to do ninja with his friends. Also fosters homeless and sick kitties to restore them to full health and get them into loving forever homes. It's very admirable. He's additionally made it to stage 3 at the World Championships every year he's competed. Would love to see such a streak continue. Got him here in a quick pace that honestly probably will guarantee him a slot at the World Championships as is. But Ewan doesn't want any of that. He wants to get to the top. .145, only a minute has passed up to this point. But very few have made this move on their first go. Ewan has done so, however. Trying to make it as secure as it can be for the dismount. A minute 19 into his run. Taking it easy here. And oh no, he has nudged that, thinking it would go the other way. There's quite a bit of friction, evidently. Ewan gonna try it anyway. Do his best here. Got a lot of swing. Oh, but I think he cut it a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, I almost think that the sort of link maneuvers don't help quite the same way as they do on a bar or something. Gonna redeem his first and actually only mulligan. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna go for it early and it does not pay off. Ewan down on the final obstacle. Still an excellent effort. That puts him in the top 5. It was just a smooth and controlled run. Getting a bit of consolation from, what is that, Lucas Briali, I think? But we'll carry on throughout here. Our next athlete going to be Lionel Casiello. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Meanwhile, is going with reckless abandon, a follow through into the skyhooks, and no back swings. Okay. Lionel, color me impressed. One of our most experienced ninjas in this competition. 21 competitions under the wing. Just gonna swing on one arm, so be it. Now, tying up that early dismount or not. Gonna take it easy. 15 seconds ahead of Reese. But it all comes down to, at the end of the day, if he can make this transfer. And he's not getting a lot of swing, and it costs him. Lionel, come on. He's got to swing much harder than that. Honestly, the top time still might be doable. It's hard to say. Okay, one more swing and he's got to go. Oh, no! No way! Lionel! He got there so fast. But the grabs proving to be a massive choke point. Regardless, he made this course look like such a walk in the park. These 2 tries proving that this obstacle doesn't care who you are. But now we have Gavin Balzati, trains at Vitality. Okay, gonna have to take his chances with a backswing. No matter, sprinting through. And able to stick the landing. Nice body awareness. He's very fond of generating swing. Like many of our ninjas, loves generating swing, finds foot dexterity to be the hardest obstacle type. Alright, been doing ninja for 5 whole years. And loves trying out the new obstacles. Exhibit A, what you're seeing here. Or what's in front. Gavin, easy does it here though. Aggression is not key. Ooh, interesting. Now he's turned around, which will make this easier. Not a freebie per se. Gives Gavin some leeway though. And oh, what just fell? Gavin might have lost a piece. Or maybe the course might have lost a piece. It won't matter. Come on, Gavin. Clench this out. But he goes way too low. He's expended a lot of effort. While he's in 5th place. We know we can conquer this course. I've seen him perform well many, many times. Alright, building it up. Got much more to work with, but the hands just can't clench the ledges. Ah, unlucky. Just for a moment, but it falls out of his hands. With that, we have 6 left to go. Austin Small, last year, got 3rd on the speed course. He's done very well in the All-Stars competitions, was a Premier Series finalist in 2024. It was 1st place in the placement course on the Premier Series finals. Speed is his A game. Almost thought he was going to link there, but no matter. Austin swinging around like Tarzan to do a follow-through on those rings. But he thinks differently, switches the arms to pull into it a little easier. Now from here, Austin Small trying to live up to the motto of every course being a speed course. But if you try to go fast and furious here, it can end very, very poorly. So tread lightly, Austin. Come on. Oh, no! Couldn't get his angle just right. You know, threading it through. Not an easy task. Gonna cough up a retry. But no matter, he has so much time on his hands unless he falls on it again! No, Austin! Unlucky. Can at least try the final obstacle. See how it would have gone. Oh, he's swinging so hard. But he can't quite hold on. Flies right off. Still, though, a good run out of Austin Small. He was really moving like he was on fire. But now we have Connor Hughes. Seen him, I believe, in Premier Series, if memory serves correctly. And, oh my gosh, 35 competitions? He eats a bowl of nails for breakfast or something. He's crazy devoted, and he's tough. You know what he's made of here. Links the dismount. He's not afraid to go fast. Has placed in the top 10 multiple times for world champion. And this year, he's looking for gold. He can start by performing at his best right here, right now. Ready to carry that weight over. All of it just on one arm, on one handle. Gonna go for the early dismount 2 and bumps into 4th place. Fastest time might be doable, given the circumstances. Got a lot of swing. Could this be it? No! Are you kidding me? Connor, no! That is so tragic. I think that left hand was too far to the left, and it caused him to peel out. But Connor, he was so close on that first attempt. Will second be the charm? Got a lot of swing here. This could be it. And it is! Connor is there! 141.2. Excellent run. Only our 3rd of the day to conquer the challenge course. Now we're down to 4. Now we have Nathan Kelly. Favorite color is hot pink, sporting the hot pink headband and socks, for that matter. Very 80s color palette, I gotta say. He has turned 13 recently and is very tall. In fact, so tall that he is apparently very much okay with staticking those cornerstones. Puts him in the lead. But from here, even in his bio, he acknowledges that he is very tall. In fact, so tall that he entered that he is 14'2". So, yeah, pretty tall, to say the least. About a second ahead. And he's going to carry through here. A near dab. Got to keep the legs up. Honestly, I reckon that a dismount is going to be very easy for him. Would you look at that? Now, only a second behind Lionel's pace, who, bear in mind, did not complete the course. This gap will be much easier for Nathan, which he lands easily and stomps out the challenge course with a time of 109.2. Such an excellent run. Nathan just using all the cards he was dealt. You know, his height, his skills, to its fullest extent. Now, someone who I am very familiar with is Alfio Charon. Such an incredible ninja. 36 Tier 1 competitions, which is just mind-boggling. So we know what he's capable of. Trains at Stanford Ninja Academy, and he knows how to go fast. Oh, we tried the static. Alfio makes it right on his second attempt and doesn't use a retry at that. In his bio, he likes McDonald's and Ninja. Ooh, nicely done and linking out to shave off a couple of seconds. Alfio on fire. Nothing can stop him here on the V17, provided that he goes for that early dismount. Oh, I think he's looking for the unhook, though. Nope. Ate my words. Alfio. Final obstacle here. But it's going to be hard for him to catch Nathan unless he tries something absolutely insane. Nice. Sticks it. And with a time of 1:12.47, Alfio Charon will go into second place. 2 competitors remaining. He is guaranteed, well, top 4. But now, we have 2 left. This next guy is from Ninja Mania, Joshua Saraceno. Ooh, nice. Quick work of the second obstacle. And the third as well, though we expected no less. Josh, big pullback there. And underbars through. One of the best ninjas in this field. 47 Tier 1 competitions. He's very devoted. Skyhook's his favorite obstacle. No big surprise that he gets through it. Last year, placed second on challenge, second on flow, second overall. So his aspiration's very high. And he's got 8 seconds ahead. He flew through the V17. Has been to Premier Series 2 years in a row. Josh going for gold. Swinging as hard as he can to make the catch. And clench that first place buzzer. Sub-minute. I don't believe it. I thought Nathan's time was going to be hard to beat, but with 58.97, that is just mind-boggling. But now it is time for our final preteen of the day, Joseph St. Pierre. Has 120 regular season points, tied for first. And he only has 38. Yeah, 38 competitions. I know, right? And, of course, the poultry link out. Still neck and neck as he approaches the skyhooks. One backswing. All he needs. Joseph. But had his hands set incorrectly. Going to follow through with the transfer. Joseph. 3.5 seconds behind the curve. Might be tough to catch Josh from here. Unless he pulls something out here on this dismount. But still, 4.8 seconds. Though it can still be made up. If you recall, Josh did take an extra swing and he's going for it right now. Wow, Joseph is there! Oh, 101.26. Couldn't quite get to Josh's time. But still, that is not to detract from the run he just put up. 101, second place on the challenge course. And he made it look like a speed course at that. So that is gonna do it for our preteen male division here. we saw, geez, like 60 competitors go through the course, and while it started slow, our competitors slowly started to trickle through. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard, because I believe that is the final course they have to do. All right. Oh, so Julian actually did take an early lead, but getting bumped down as far as he did gives the win to Nathan Kelly. Alfio Chiron with 4s. Josh Saraceno, that win, putting him ahead of Connor Hughes. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the preteen male division. So they can pack it up, go home. The top 30-something, top 38, I think it was, are qualifying for the World Championships. It has been decided. You can pack it up, go home, rest easy until next month for the World Championships. But if you want to keep watching this challenge course, be back at what? 3:23, so in about an hour, according to the schedule, for the young adult female division. You won't want to miss it. For our preteens, yeah, they'll be competing on the big stage this June. In about a month, actually. Yeah, almost exactly a month from now. How about it? So, yeah. I'll leave you guys out. I have been Kane Malden, and this has been the New England not mature kids, I'm so sorry, the preteen division, the preteen challenge course here at the New England Regionals. Adios.